My name is Nicola. I am simply a stitcher. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's great to have you. And if you're returning, thank you for coming and spending some more time with me today. So today, this is my Flosstube update. So here's where I share with you what I've been doing the last week. And this last week I've done 6,900 stitches on my own projects. So I'm happy with that. I have 5 to share with you. So the first one, I'm just going to get straight in because as ever I'm on my lunch break. No, go back. Okay. The first one is this piece. This is Envy. Artwork by Marta Dahlig, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. One of the 7 deadly sins. I have done 1,000 stitches on this one. It's gone from 30.21 to 30.63%. And as I said, 1,000 stitches. It's on 25 count Lugana. So I'll show you what I've worked. We put more in on her skin and her shoulders. But yeah, this one is motoring along nicely. I'm not showing the full thing this week, it's a pain in the bum. So yeah, that's Envy. I think she was out and stitched with me this week, if I remember rightly. Oh, everything's so cold. It's a real cold day here today again. You know, I mean, we're in mid-April and we should be sweating by now, but I've still got a jumper and t-shirt on underneath and I've just took my hoodie off and I can't get warm anyway. Come on, open up Pattern Keeper. Next one I've worked on is this one. This is She Sleeps, artwork by Stephanie Pui-Mun Law, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Beautiful piece, this one. I'm stitching this on some 20 count 1/1 full cross. I'll show you where I've stitched and then we'll have a look at the whole thing on this one because it's slightly less big. 1,000 stitches, 18.79 to 19.46%. And I've been filling in this section here. This bit is now completed. You can see where the hoop is, so I've been working within that hoop space there. Just sort of filling in. Yeah, 2/1 full cross on 20 count. And that is how it looks overall. So yeah, super happy with that. Just ticking away. And you know, that's all I can do. Just keep ticking away at these. Next one I have worked on is another Haid stitching shelf. And I'm doing the regular size max colour. This is artwork by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So with this one, I actually again have got to a little milestone. It was at 19.86%. Now we're at 20.13%. So we've hit 20%. So we're a fifth of the way there. And I've done 1,000 stitches. So I've been working the bottom of this lady's dress and then along. And this one was also out on a stitch with me this week. So we're getting there with this next row. And that is how it looks in its entirety. And stitch, I did say stitch 1/1 on 25 count full cross. Can't remember if I did, but if I didn't, there you go. So another super duper bit of progress on that. Next one I'm going to show is no. When Pattern Keeper misbehaves. Is this one. This is my Lord of the Rings stained glass. If you joined me on my live last night or Sunday night, you will have seen me working on this chart I bought for myself from Etsy last year. I had a cracking day on this one on Sunday. Sunday is my one project for the entire day, and I actually got in 2,200 stitches. So it's moved from 6.69 to 7.31%. So I'm going to show you where I've stitched and then a full picture or an overall. So, over you go. Right, so the top arch here, which was nearly done, is now done. And then, it's a big bit of fabric. It's 18 count this one is on, 2 over 1 full cross. So, and then on my live, you can see again where the hoop is. I worked on where the hoop is within that space. 2,200 stitches in this yesterday. Super happy. And this is now how it's looking. I was getting a bit bored with all the black yesterday, I will confess. And I was like, should I use some different colours? And Andy's like, yeah. But when it came down to it, I just carried on with the black. There's still about 87,000 black stitches to go on this. So it's fun colour completing it. It makes a change. You know, it's something a bit different, because as you guys who've been watching me for a while will know, all of my projects have worked just very slightly differently to keep me focused and keep me interested. And the last one I've worked on is this one. It's Maui Princess. This is a freebie from Heaven and Earth Designs, now unfortunately no longer available. And this one, I'm stitching 1 over 1 on 25 count. It's still in its frame, but I have moved the frame ever so slightly. It's had 1,700 stitches and it's gone from 80.02 to 80.80%. And as you can see, this blue section is now complete and a bit of skin here, and we're working on this blue section. So yeah, we're getting there on this one. And I do want to talk about Maui Princess. So 1,700 stitches on that one. So that gives me 6,900 for the week. I also did a model stitch, but I can't remember how many stitches I did on it offhand. I think it might be on this bit of paper. Hold on. No, it's not. But no matter, because the model stitches don't count towards my annual total anyway. Okay, so let's go and have a look at what's coming up on the channel this week. So there will be a stitch with me with Sailing Fairy. I'll be working on Daughter of the Deep, and then later on this week there will be stitch with me with Night Cafe, and then Maui Princess will be out on the live on Sunday. But I want to talk about Maui Princess. It's now getting to me that it's not finished. I really do want Maui Princess to be finished. So I put a poll on my community tab to say, should I or shouldn't I do a kind of a monogamous May and get Maui Princess to a finish? And there was an overwhelming response. More than 90% of people said yes. And there were a few comments that basically said, yes, but if you get burned out, work on something else. I'm quite lucky with Maui Princess because I've only got the bottom section to go. And when you look at the mock-up, there's lots of different colours in the bottom section. So potentially getting bored with it might not be an issue, because I can just move to another section of the piece, you know, kind of chop and change. I've got quite a lot of threads on this one that are approaching 0. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are in single digits, and then probably another 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 33 that are in double digits. And I think as well, once I start knocking those off and getting lots of zeros, that will also spur me on. Now I had a look at the stitches remaining, and to finish it during May, if I could, will be an uphill battle, but it is potentially doable. But I'd have to do 1,300 stitches a day as it stands today. Now obviously I'm going to work on it at the weekend and during the week this week, so I don't know how many more stitches I can get in. I'm hoping for 2,000 to 3,000 more, which should then bring down that daily total, but not, again, not by much. So I'm going to have a go and see if I can finish Maui Princess during May. What it will mean is it'll mean that you might not get a Flosstube during May. If I've only got Maui Princess to show, then I might just ditch the Flosstube and come back the following week. If I do manage to get stitches in on other projects, then I'll have a Flosstube. But I would like to see at least 3 projects before I film a Flosstube. It's, of course, you know, I mean, I don't really want to sort of stitch on it all the time, the only thing. So there might be that, you know, one of my Stitch With Me's per week is a different project. You know, and do like 500, or my Stitch With Me still work on rotation projects. You know, do like 500 stitches instead of 1,000 on them. But I do want my Princess to be finished. And at the moment, as it stands, if I carry on working at the rate I am, it's not going to be done until December. And I want it finished this year because the next one towards the finish, I want that really heading towards that finish line as well. Because as you all will know, next year it's the year of the gecko, and I have got currently 9 new starts planned. So I need to get my list down. Anyway, so just going on to other things. As you guys who have been watching me will know, I'm having a new kitchen, all being well this weekend, although I've not heard anything yet. So I'm a little bit nervous, but you know. I'm going to have to change around my schedule for filming. I normally film my Stitch With Me's on Mondays and Fridays for release on Wednesday and Friday. But my Friday Stitch With Me, I might have to film on Thursday this week because I don't know what the kitchen fitter schedule is. I don't know whether they're 9 to 5 guys or 8 till 4 or what. I have no clue. So I'll be filming my Friday Stitch With Me early, but I'll still be using Night Cafe. The live on Sunday will still go ahead. I can't see as that's going to be an issue because it's at 7:30 p.m. But next week, I would normally film a Stitch With Me on a Monday morning. I won't get an opportunity to do that because the kitchen fitters are still due to be here. They're due to tile on the Monday. So my Stitch With Me, I won't film until the Tuesday, but that shouldn't affect your schedule for the Wednesday. However, my Flosstube might be affected. If I can film it on the Monday, I'll film it on the Monday. I might have to clear off upstairs and do it in the bedroom. But if I can do it on the Monday, then great. If not, I'll have to film it on the Tuesday, but because Andy's away on the Tuesday, the video itself, I won't be able to have it to release it until Wednesday. So the upshot is, subject to the kitchen fitters, my Flosstube next week might be delayed a day. So you might get it on the Wednesday instead of the Tuesday. I envisage all kinds of chaos happening this weekend, and I have no idea what to expect. So we'll just have to see what happens. But that's that. So I think that's everything. Oh, not quite. Fat Club this weekend, so weight loss, another 2.5 pounds. So I'm now down to 28 pounds to go, 2 stone to go. So working on that. And I think that is all of my news. Apart from last week, I'm still gathering up paperwork and stuff. And doing a lot of overtime as well. Because, you know, obviously Thanks, ex-husband. I've got lots of paying out to do. Anyway, I think that's everything. If I've forgotten anything, I'll stick it down below. 3 videos coming up on your screen in a moment. If you've not watched them, please do go take a moment. So Flosstube's Tuesdays, Stitch With Me's Wednesdays and Fridays, live stream on a Sunday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. They've been going on just recently for over an hour and a half, approaching 2 hours. And if you do like a sit and a stitch and a natter, please do join me. We were talking about sitcoms last night, and that was quite nice. We had a big old reminisce about some of the classic TV of days gone by. It was quite good. So yeah, if you can join me for that, please do so. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and give this video a thumbs up, and that will help me just to become more visible to other stitchers who will join us. But as ever, thanks to you all for your wonderful comments, your thoughts, your feedbacks, your votes, and all the good stuff that you do. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.